You know what Trump accounts are, right?
Parents, loved ones, churches, and generous companies and individuals will be able to contribute funds to these accounts to grow throughout the child's life. And again, if we have a good market like we do now, they're going to become actually very rich. They'll have hundreds of thousands of dollars. Think of that.
He's not lying. And here's your proof. This is just an estimate. It could be much, much higher than this. We just don't know because it's the stock market. And a big reason for these to even exist is so that kids who wouldn't normally be able to afford college can finally do it. It just takes a little bit of patience. And if they go to college and they're worried about missing out on these multi-millions, well, get a good job and then you just invest in the same way and you be patient again. Unfortunately, people are still going to be angry. I always say that if President Trump cured cancer, people would still be angry with him. And I can imagine in this case, their main argument is that this is supposedly going to cost $14.4 billion. And yeah, that sounds like a whole lot of money. It looks like a whole lot of money, but I don't actually think it's going to be that bad in the grand scheme of things. I think there are two possible reasons why President Trump is doing this. Number one, he's just a nice guy and he's trying to help out some kids financially. And number two, which I think is the bigger reason, is that sure, this costs a whole lot of money, but later down the road, it might actually save some money in our government. This right here shows you just how much money our government spends every single year on things like Medicaid or food stamps or other certain government benefits. And yeah, this is just the year-to-date value, so it's going to continue to get even higher. But just imagine if all of these kids who have Trump accounts are smart enough to save it, they'll never have to get on any of these government benefits. And then they'll teach their kids who will teach their kids how to not get on any of these government benefits. And then that will end up saving our federal government money. Look, I understand this is a complete experiment. So who knows how this is actually going to go? But President Trump is a multi-billionaire. You don't just get billions from real estate, you get it from investing. So he probably knows everything there is to know about the stock market. So I trust him on this one. That's just me personally, but I think he has the expertise to know that this probably will work. Well, that's enough of that. If you made it this far, thank you, and I hope you do it again.